All right, so picture this. You just uploaded a video on how to play Cad Bane. Now you're walking into one of the biggest Star Wars Unlimited events of the season. No pressure, right? I just competed in the Dallas Planetary Qualifier, and let me tell you, it was a roller coaster. Today, I'm breaking down my entire tournament experience round by round and answering the big question: how did I perform? Let's jump in. Tournament goals and deck choice. So, heading into the tournament, I had 3 goals. 1. Don't lose round 1. Losing early messes you up with tiebreakers and makes the road to the top way harder. Goal number 2. Win at least 4 matching. A winning record was my baseline goal. And goal 3, which was a stretch goal, get 5 wins. If I could do that, there may be a chance I could sneak into the top 8. For this event, of course, I had my Cad Bane Tarkin Town, the deck that I made a tech on. This deck plays to my style, and Cad Bane is one of my all-time favorite characters in Star Wars. Plus, it has Showcase Graded Leader, so you know you had to rep it in the tournament. The event was at Common Ground Games in Dallas, which is actually one of the biggest gaming stores in the area. The place was packed. There was 113 players showed up out of 128 spots, so competition was fierce. But despite the competitive nature, the Star Wars Unlimited community is always welcoming, and it felt great being surrounded by fellow players and Star Wars fans. Oh, and special shout out to some of the awesome content creators I ran into. We had Daniel from the Next Issue podcast, the Bucketheads, your go-to channel for anything Twin Suns related, and also Justin and Tyler from the Garbage Rollers. And actually, Tyler went on to win the entire PQ with Anakin Blue. That was amazing. All right, let's get into the matches. Round 1, I went into Cad Bane Green. My first opponent was playing Cad Bane, but in green, 30 health base. What was my strategy? Go second and use Tarkin Town's epic action to clear their units. There's actually pretty cool key moments that I remember from this match. One of the moments was my opponent had no round 1 planes in both games, which put them way behind, which led me just completely dominating the game. By turn 2 or 3, I was ahead by 2 units, and with Cad Bane's leader actions plus Tarkin Town, it was hard for them to catch up. The final result? 2 games for me, 0 for my opponent. Record, 1-0. Guess what? Goal number 1 achieved. Round 2 was versus Kira ECL. This one was rough because I had to play against a local player from LGS. Never fun in a big event, but I had a solid plan. I teched 3 crate dragons, 1 in the main deck, 2 in the sideboard specifically for this matchup. Some key moments. Jabba was the MVP in this match, giving me so much value from the trick events that are in my deck. Bazine was clutch in stealing key cards like Overwhelming Barrage and Super Laser Blast. Final result, 2-0. We got that W. Record 2-0. Feeling great so far. Round 3 versus Han Yellow. I knew this match was all about shutting down the Millennium Falcon plays early. So my strategy was to play my Underworld units, trigger Cad Bane's leader ability, then Tarkin Town and kill the Falcon before it can do crazy amounts of damage each turn. Also, I wanted to save Bazine and try to get those cunnings. Those are very important. Key moments. So game 1, there was actually a misplay. I didn't kill Plo Koon, and he hit me hard, followed by a surprise strike with LS-37 combo. That hurt. Guess what? I did not let that happen again. Game 2 went quickly. Then game 3, I pulled off the now there are 2 of them Zuckuss combo, which I think actually won me the game. Final result, 2 wins, 1 loss. Record 3-0. I'm rolling. Round 4 was versus Django Yellow. Yes, I said Django Yellow. My strategy was basically the same as against the Han. Focus on unit trades, play no good to me dead at the right time. So let's talk about some of the key moments. So game 1, my opponent used Cunning to exhaust 2 of my units and buff their Django leader with 4 attack. But guess what? No good to me did save the day. Exhausted them, couldn't do no base damage. Really clutch. And ended up winning the game. Game 2, my opponent played 2 fire space, but once again, no good to be dead, clutch the win. Final result, 2-0 win. Record, 4-0. I hit my goal number 2. Now I was thinking about, how do I get that 5th win? Round 5, Palpatine ECL. This is actually one of my toughest matchups yet. Palpatine's double green deck means tons of ramp and big units. Here's some key moments of that matchup. Game 1, my opponent ramped like crazy. He dropped a destroyer so early that I couldn't do anything. Game 2, I controlled the board and evened out the series. Game 3, I had 2 crate dragons in hand, but with a well-timed ECL rook, he wiped my crate dragon off the map. That was painful because of rook's ability. Sucked. Final result, 1-2 loss. Record is 4-1. But hey, this opponent went up going 7-0, so I wasn't feeling that bad afterwards. Round 6 versus Palpatine Yellow. This matchup felt awful for Cad Bane. Lurking TIE Phantom plus a traitoress completely ruins my game plan. I could do nothing. I went 0-2, so now my record is at 4-2. Round 7 versus Iden Blue. Item's control deck is a nightmare for a matchup for a mid-range player like my playstyle. My opponent had an answer to every unit I played. Final result was 0-2 and I lost. My final record was 4-3. I didn't hit my 5 wins, but I'm still happy with my performance. Final thoughts and lessons learned. I'm actually really proud of the performance. A 4-3 record at a PQ is solid. It is a winning performance. I also learned that I need more reps against Palpatine. That matchup was rough and I need to have a better game plan when competing against a Palpatine. So guess what? I know I need to bring in Black Sun Starfighters. Wow, the tournament grind is real. By round 7, my brain was fried and I was starving. What's next? Well, I'm thinking about possibly heading to another PQ in February. We'll see. But my store showdown at my LGS is next weekend. I'll be taking OG Darth Vader. Deck tech coming soon. So that's my Star Wars Unlimited PQ experience. I'd love to hear from you. Have you played in a PQ yet? What deck did you bring? Let's chat in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like and subscribe for more Star Wars Unlimited content. And as always, may the Force be with you. Peace.